chummers. Welcome again, TWK Live. We are here doing Shadowrun 5th Edition Homebrew once more. Go follow our page, like and subscribe, all that. We appreciate it, helps us grow. Let's meet our players. Tonight we have Keith.
What's up? Tonight I will be playing Skizkaz, a street samurai. He lives fast and dies young. That's what his motto is.
Oh man.
Yep. All right, and also we have with us Jeremy.
Yes. Tonight I am continuing to play the elven physical adept rock god known as Crank.
All right, and also with us is Laird.
Good evening, I am Laird, and tonight I will be playing the human rigger that goes by the name Scraps.
All right, and that brings us up to last but not least, Hans.
Korg likes rats.
Excellent.
Thanks, Korg.
Okay.
That's why we love him.
Oh man.
Can we get some of those rats to help us?
I thought you had to be pretty smart to be a mage or a shaman, but
Yeah, but he doesn't speak good English. It's broken.
oh okay.
If I spoke in orc, I'd sound more troll. I'd sound more intelligent.
Gotcha.
All right, so where we left our faithful crew, they had infiltrated the Universal Brotherhood, searching for Victoria Delling and the missing necklace that they were hired to recover. Crank Skiz and Sewer Rat sauntered on in. Sewer Rat thought he would sneak upstairs, was told to stop, and tried to do some magical stuff, unknowing that he was being actively incensed by another mage who had recognized the group upon entering, and countered the spell, and then cast her own spell and sounded the alarm, and that is where we
Oh
left.
man, there's an alarm going off?
Well, alerted the guards.
Okay.
So it's on.
It's
and
on.
It was starting to get a little late, so I went ahead and just cut it there because it was a good break point
Yeah.
before starting combat. So
So
with that
have they
super
drawn?
quick-
Has the guards drawn on us, or
Well, it's initiative, so they're going to be drawing on you, yes. So let's go ahead. If I can find the right button, here we go.
I'm gonna spend an edge to blitz.
Oh wow, you're digging one out now. I'm not even sure what that does. What does that do?
So when you do a blitz, you get to roll 5d6 for your initiative.
Okay. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, and I already get 3d6, so it's not a big bump,
Okay.
but you never know. It could help. So
I
that's what I'm gonna
want to do that as well.
Nice. Someone did some
Research.
researching to try and even the odds out a little more. I like that. I should give you a karma point for that, Crank.
Yeah.
Maybe I will if you make it out of this.
All right, so I am going
All right.
to roll my initiative, but oh wait, let me hit cancel. I wonder if I can manually adjust this to be 5d6.
Just change it to 5d6 real quick and just remember to change it back.
Not sure if it'll let me. Oh, it won't let me.
You have to do
It's
the.
auto-calc.
There is something you had to do to it. What do we have to do?
Well, even when I put it in edit mode, I can't get to it. It won't let me.
Won't let you.
Let's see here.
Oh, you hit. So make sure the little hammer and little icon is red, and then
Yeah.
hit 5. It'll be initiative 0 plus 5, and that's the number of dice.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
You did it.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
So I'm going to do the same thing. Is it add 5d6
Seriously?
or just is it add
No,
5?
that didn't do it at all.
We have to close it.
Yeah, that didn't.
I have 8 plus 5d6. Does it add 5d6 or just 1d6? Or to your roll, or does it? Is it just 5d6?
Yeah, that's not right at all.
Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Something
put it back
weird
to what it
happened.
was.
I'm clearing everything. Hold on. Okay, everyone re-roll your stuff. Sorry. Let's reset this. Everyone re-roll.
Okay. I still think I'm going to have to just roll 2d6 and then add it in.
Oh, it didn't add your initial 2d6?
Hold on. Now I got to roll 2d6.
Yeah, that one only rolled 3d6. That was weird.
All right, so if I add 7 to my roll, that gives me 34.
Oh man, I got 2 1s. Lame. Mine rolled fine at 5d6. My question is, does your initial 1d6, like I have 1d6, does it add to that roll, or is it just 5d6 when you do the blitz?
It's a total of 5d6.
Oh, okay.
And the highest you can get is 5d6.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I rolled.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, yours is good. Yours is fine. You just didn't roll very good. You never roll very good.
Nope. But I do roll good on the actual gun shots.
I think I got everybody. Okay. Alright, let's get it on. Crank, it's on you. Meanwhile, that little green circle is also that chaotic world. That's what Judy had cast in response to Sewer Rat's aggression to the guard. Is she cast a chaotic world, so everything you do inside the circle is a -2. It's like lights and you know, distractions going off, and it's just crazy.
Okay.
It's very distracting.
I'm gonna run this first round. So I am going to go. Let's see. My movement's 10, so I can run 20. It looks like.
Yep, times for your agility, and after that you have to use the sprint, which is the run skill itself as an action.
Yeah.
But movement itself, you can move max is 4 times your agility. You incur a penalty once you move twice your agility.
You're running?
Hell yes. Are you kidding? We did not come in here to duke it out with some people that we know nothing about. And we've got an alarm going off, we've got spells going off. Yeah, this is not what we signed up for. The jig is up, so to speak. And so yeah, I mean, you guys can do whatever the hell you want, but I'm getting the hell out of Dodge. This chaotic world thing happens, and I'm like, I'm out of there. So I'm gonna run, and it looks like I can get to there. Bam.
Okay. You take off through the doors, alright?
Yep.
Crank, now it's your turn again.
Full defense.
Okay.
Full defense.
You can use the sprint skill if you're just trying to run away further. If you have athletics or running.
I don't. I wish. Normally I take running, but this character I didn't. So I'm just going full defense.
Yep. Nothing wrong with that.
Well,
Skizgaz.
Well, shit. He's like, what the fuck do I do? He says, he slaps Korg, run! And I'm gonna move. I guess I gotta... So it's twice my move. What is my movement? Wait. So 12. It's twice your agility, right?
Twice your agility is max walking.
Oh,
4
okay.
times your agility is max
Oh, okay.
running. And then after that, you use the running skill or athletics
Okay.
group.
Run here. Not gonna go full defense, but whip out my gun and you know, get ready for some action.
Of course. Of course, Skizgaz is like, what? I'm going to go on the offense. I'm
Well,
going to run
I-
away and be offensive.
Well, I'm gonna run out and I'll have my gun ready and turn it around, ready for to spray.
Yeah.
All right,
This is
man,
a is this a glass window or this is a solid? This is solid.
solid
right?
wall?
Okay.
Yeah. Yep, solid wall.
Skizgaz is like, I can shoot through it.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
The chaotic world does not extend outside the building.
Okay.
Okay, so the drone's gonna zip outside, seeing that chaos.
Yep, doors are flapping open. There's no problem getting through and seeing it outside.
And I believe that's it. The drone that's with me is hanging upside down on the underneath the chin of my helmet.
Yeah, I mean, until you tell it to do something, it's not going to do anything.
Yeah,
So this
The
this
one,
one's the one you're in, right?
correct. I was just about to mark it, and
Yeah.
the one that's by me is just monitoring what's around me, the body. So we'll do that. I guess that's kind of hard
Okay,
to
crank.
see. Let's do blue. No. Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I am going to sprint.
It's appropriate. The dot's almost as big as the drone. Do you have athletics group?
I don't.
You don't have running?
I don't.
Okay. Roll your strength.
Okay. Strength plus anything?
Nope, just your strength by itself.
Okay.
I'm sure that's what it is.
Okay. 1 success.
All right, you can go 2 meters.
I'll take it. Let's see. Okay. Oh,
I'm sure that's what it is.
I'm disappearing. Okay.
Running down the street now, trying to mingle with the crowd or something.
Exactly. I'm getting in with the crowd of people. I'm trying to make it around the corner of this building. I'm looking for an alleyway. If there's cars going by, maybe I'm looking for a cab or something going. I don't even care which direction. But trying to get out of there.
Okay. And Scraps, was that your matrix roll, that 13?
That was Scrap's initiative roll. The matrix roll was on the noise.
So is the noise, because you're dived into the drone, so right now your initiative is your matrix initiative, and then the drone initiative would be the initiative off the drone sheet, the matrix initiative off the drone sheet.
Okay, I rolled 4 Scraps, just a base initiative, and I see there is matrix initiative here, so I guess I should have rolled that since I
So
was
yeah,
dived in.
roll that.
Okay, easy enough. There we go.
Okay, now highlight your drone, and then on the drone sheet, roll its matrix initiative.
Okay, well that's what
Wait.
I rolled for it initially.
Is that what you just rolled?
I just rolled the matrix initiative on my personal character sheet for Scraps,
Okay, but you have the
And-
drone highlighted?
and the 6. Oh, I did. Yeah, have the drone highlighted.
Okay, that's
That
fine.
was my bad. Should I switch it?
Okay, nope, now have the drone highlighted, and now hit the matrix initiative on the drone.
Okay, well that was the 16 that I rolled for it.
Okay.
So do you want me to roll it again?
Nope. If that's what you did the first time, that's fine.
It is.
Okay, so at 19 is when the drone that you're in, when you would have done that, and then at 16, and you would have give any updated instructions to your other drone. At 16 is when your other drone initiated those instructions, which were nothing, just stand by.
Why is your drone leaving? Don't you do a flashing thing? Like, cover our retreat, man.
All
Well,
right,
it's
so
already
now
moved at this point.
catch up. Yeah, that was just the timing was a little bit different. So that's how that works again. Skiz, what's your edge?
5.
You get to go again.
So 8 more meters.
Is that your... Oh, look at you. Running is actually attached to strength, not agility.
I will re-roll that. Strength. No. Running strength.
Oh, man.
All right. Perfect. So you get to go 6 meters further. Look at Skizgaz. You should have been on the track team.
Yeah.
Playing Urban Brawl or something.
He is very athletic. Like one of those skinny athletic guys.
Right? All right. Judy is going to bust through this door and take cover. Now the guards. Alright.
Come on, sewer rat, you could take it and then run.
Wait, Sewer Rat hasn't even moved yet.
I know.
Hasn't even done anything. Oh my gosh.
The reroll initiative put me farther behind than the original initiative.
The reroll initiative.
When we re-rolled,
Yeah.
I was going before them before, but when we had a re-roll, then I was going slower on the second re-roll.
What's your edge?
Okay.
It's 1.
Oh man, should have blitzed.
He needs to save
But
that.
I suppose.
Save it to burn. Save his life.
Yeah, exactly. He can use it to save his life. Yeah.
But trolls are big and have lots of body, so.
Well, I
Because
mean,
he has
I'll
0 interest
let-
in fighting.
I'll let you go because I mean you'd be a tie. Their edge is also 1, so that would be a tie. Because it wasn't your fault that we had to re-roll. That was something that was unrelated to you. So, if you want to run, I'll let you run first, act first.
Well, first I need to see my composure.
Yeah, you need to roll. We should have rolled that before the initiative, but yeah, roll that.
I failed.
Damn.
So
What? 3
running is my
successes?
running
That's
is
a
my only
rat shaman.
option.
So yep, that's your only option. So go ahead.
Because what I wanted to do, if I wasn't going to run, what I wanted to do is I was going to put my hands up and say, I don't want violence. I only wanted to hear the sermon. Your flyers were so uplifting.
You don't have time to say. You can say 3 or 4 words.
Yeah,
I don't
but-
want violence.
No violence and run.
So it looks like I'm running
Oh my god.
as the only option I get.
So 4 times your agility.
My agility is 4, so I can move 16. Where's the
Hey, look at that. You can make it out the door.
Because
The doors are just flop, and they're they won't slow you down.
Print this. Let's see.
I just love how this went down. We went in to say, hey,
I know, exactly. Literally, all we did was walk in and start talking and see Judy, and we're like, hey, and then all of a sudden,
I just
Chaos
wanted to
everywhere.
poke my head up and see what was around and come back down.
Ugh.
So that's like 14. You can move a couple more. 16
Oh, I
is your
thought it
max.
was 16. Yeah.
Yeah, you can move a tiny bit further. There. Alright. Alright, guard's turn. 16 also. Alright, so he's gonna run to here. Take cover and then shoot at you, sewer rat.
Okay.
He's shooting a burst at you, so you get a -2 to your defense.
So is that just rolling the shield
Yep.
and a -2?
Yep.
Oh, ouch.
What the fuck? I'm gonna spend an edge and re-roll that.
Okay. So, just re-roll it. That's your only edge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Still hitting.
Check something real quick. Sorry.
Yeah, and I think going full defense is a complex action.
It is. Yep.
So you can't run and
Yeah.
and
Oh,
do it. You have to
Yeah.
Yeah.
because
Okay. Yeah, running isn't an action. Movement isn't part of your
Right.
action.
right, it's not part of your action, but you can't do a complex action while running.
Oh, if you're using the running skill. Yeah, if you're using the sprint.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. All right. So Hans, you are getting hit.
Sorry, sprint. I guess.
What's your armor rating?
It's 8.
All right. So it is physical. Go ahead and roll your soak with a -4.
So what do I click on for that? Is that
It'd be
body?
your primary armor with a -4 modifier. The bullets seem to be tearing through your armor much easier than normal.
It's all in slow motion.
Okay. Yep, you
can
take
see the
5
bullets.
physical.
Tearing apart.
Oh,
Tearing into the armor.
Blood.
Hey, that hurts. Mean
Oh,
people.
I say no violence.
I don't like your sermons. They hurt.
Front doors are
Oh, it's a
Last
simple
door.
action. Full defense is a simple action.
Right, but sprinting is a complex action.
holy shit. 3 more guards just popped out.
4.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking, couldn't sewer rat be running and then go full defense like I did?
Yes, he did no other action, so yeah, he absolutely could have. He did.
And
not.
that would
I
have,
thought that was
if you-
complex.
and that would add your
movement?
willpower.
Movement
No,
has
the
nothing
full
to do with
taking-
action. Movement is completely separate from action unless you're doing the sprint action, which is in addition to all your movement. It's the running skill.
Oh yeah, I don't have
It's when
that.
you run out of all your movement, you got to move that little bit further. You use that sprint action, and you do that instead of attacking or, casting spells or whatever. But movement itself, just basic movement, has nothing to do with action.
It's like when
just
you're running so fast
Got
and then
it.
you put your hands down, get yourself going a little bit faster.
Yeah, right. The only thing it'll do, the movement will do, is if in the running portion of the movement, which is 2 to 4 times your agility, you get a -2 to your actions because you're doing so much movement, you know, that you can't do other things as well.
Yeah. Do you have a good willpower?
So you have
there,
walking,
Sewer Rat?
running, and sprinting. I mean, we keep mixing up the jargon, but to be specific in the game, you have running, or you have walking, running, and then sprinting. Sprinting is the action.
My willpower is 5.
Anyways,
If you go full defense, you get 5 dice extra to roll to add to your
Well,
defense roll.
all right, Scraps, your drone, you.
Okay, hearing the gunshots. This goes back. These front doors, are they glass? I'm presuming they are if he's shooting through them or he's
Sure,
holding
yeah.
one open or something
Yep.
like that.
Yep. Oh, they're
So-
flapping because 4 people just came bursting out of them. So
Right. It'll
3.
I'll have it drop down, you know, to eyesight and start flashing in this direction into the doorway.
Well, it just flashes. Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
directional.
And
Alright.
I'm gonna give it that command now. I can just have it do that automated, right? I don't necessarily have to be hotted into it to keep that going.
No, right now you're doing it because you're in the drone, but I mean, you can leave the drone or hot drones or whatever at any point, and the drone will keep doing whatever you had it do.
Like you
Right,
can set it off right now. I think it's a simple action, right? To switch drones or just go to your deck or whatever.
Right. And I was thinking it might be a good idea to not be unconscious in my body right now. So I think I'm gonna have it do its thing there, bobbing around and flashing and whatnot,
Okay.
and I'll bring myself back to me and
Okay.
Go-
You'll switch
go-
to AR
go-
modes. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, if you want to give any command to your other drone, you can also do that as part of your command to this drone, as part of what you're doing. So, is there anything you want to do with the other drone? Changing what it's doing now.
yeah. I mean, there's probably something smarter to do, like get it to join the other one, except for the fact that I get the impression we're kind of in a run mode here.
Yep.
So that one's gonna help defense given the gunfire, and the other one I just kind of want to collect and kind of get ready to just walk away down the street since
Yep.
they haven't had a visual on me.
Okay, so you just want to keep it with you? Yep. Alright, so that's that. Crank, your turn. You hear gunshots behind you, you hear a troll scream.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get a cab.
Okay.
I mean, it's a crowded street.
Is it a crowded
there's
street?
Cars.
It
and
is
so I'm just like,
Kingsgate. There's a few cars. They are still driving by. I mean, the gunshot fire just happened 0.2 seconds ago. People are just
Yep.
now like, what? You know, it's the slums. They're used to gunfire. So, yeah. Okay.
yeah,
You're just
at
running.
this point,
Yep.
I'm running into the street, right?
Okay.
I'm running for
into
my
the traffic.
I'm running for
into
my
the traffic.
down.
my Dodge Scoot.
Yes, running into traffic.
Making the escape on the Dodge Scoot. That's
I'm ready to get around a corner.
yeah. Well, let's see
Okay.
if we can.
Skizkaz.
I'm gonna fire. I'm gonna whip out my Ingram and fire back at that guard if I can see him.
Yep. You can get a shot off.
I'll do a burst.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a.
He's defense, right? He's behind stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you a -4.
Okay. I could take aim though as a simple action, right? Actually, yeah, I'm gonna take aim as a simple action. That's a +1.
Yep.
Okay, so -3. Let's do -3. Oh yeah, there you go. I can actually roll good on the guns, but everything else I suck on. Jesus.
Oh shit. Alright, you rattle one off into him. Hitting by 4. No armor piercing, so right now you're doing. Oh, that was your max too. Max accuracy.
Yep.
Very good. 4, so you're doing 12, but it will be physical. Only soaked 3 of it. Whoop, wrong guy. Whoop. Alright.
Oh, almost.
Almost, yep. Sewer rat?
So can I still move?
If you
Or
have
is that-
running or athletic skill, you can.
I do not.
Okay. Then, I mean,
Full defense.
you can't really. You can roll strength, but it's not going to do very much. You can do other actions.
I mean, the only thing I
Full
can do
defense.
is run until I'm to seek cover.
Or
So I'd have to take full defense.
yeah, all
is
you
the
have
only
to do.
option that I have,
Yeah, you can do that. Okay.
because I can't turn and fight back because I failed my test.
Yep. All right. He is gonna back off.
That's right.
Tactically, he's gonna replace him.
Ah,
Oh,
shit. This is when we need that rocket launcher. God damn it.
All right. He's gonna take a burst at you, sewer rat.
Okay, so
Yeah. Yep. That's what he's gonna do. So
Good
you get
music
to
for this.
roll your defense.
how
You
does
have-
the full defense come into play?
You're gonna. What's your willpower?
5.
Okay. So that's +5. You're getting a -2.
That -2 should be automatic.
No, you're getting a -2 because he's bursting you.
Oh,
So you get a
And-
+3. Go ahead,
and
Cliff.
isn't there a negative against the guard because sewer rat's running? Or did he sprint? I don't know if he sprinted as well.
No, he did not sprint.
There's
no,
the
I,
minus-
I,
there
I only did the
isn't,
run. I don't have a sprint.
So I think shooting at a running target gives you a -2.
Let me see.
there's the minus from the
162.
flashing drone. Unless they're compensated, then it's just a -1.
If the attacker's running, there's a -2. He's not running. The guy who had moved there initially was running.
Oh,
Got a -2.
damn.
This guy is not running.
Well,
But he does have
Yep.
a noise going off in his face. But he does have cyber
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah,
Well, I
so
tried
just,
sewer
just
rat.
a,
I
a
tried.
-1 then if he's compensated then.
So sewer rat, you get a +3 is what you're gonna put in there, but
Yep,
it's gonna
that's what I
it's
did.
gonna take a couple more out.
Yep, that's what I did.
Get some-
You could do it, sewer rat. Oh, no, you can't.
no.
Not with
Okay.
that roll.
You're getting hit again. What's your armor? 8.
It is 8.
Okay, it is physical. You need to roll your first turn off your wound modifier real quick. Turn off the toggle in the upper left. Because wound modifier does not affect soak.
Where's that toggle?
Under Shadowrun.
You should have there's like 4 toggle buttons: modifier, wounds,
Oh, there it is.
EM whisper, and something
Yes.
else. Okay, so make sure that's off.
That is off.
Okay, so roll your soak with a -4. As the bullets seem to just shred through your armor.
-4. That's a 7.
It's a good soak.
I still think he gets the -2.
Where is that at?
Page 162 in the core rulebook.
Okay, let me look real quick.
And then if a character is sprinting, it's a -4.
Yeah, I don't have
So-
sprint. Just running.
Right, but that'd still give you a -2. Or if a character is making a ranged attack against a running opponent, suffer a -2 dice pool penalty to the attack test.
Oh my god, that's so stupid.
Well, you're shooting
not
at a
really.
running target.
Yeah, no, not really. I was thinking that you both get a -2, but no, that's not right. You don't get a -2. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Hold on.
I've been doing my research.
He's all weak. He's all like, we're gonna get through this through rules.
Somehow.
All right, you dodged it. Good
Wow.
job. You should thank Cliff for boning up on the rules.
Mm-hmm.
Put this back on.
Why isn't that on my cheat sheet? I don't know. Good catch, Cliff.
Thanks.
It's hard to keep track of all the rules. There's a lot of them.
Oh, I know. No, there's a lot, right?
Shadowrun math.
But
Maths.
I appreciate you having knowledge because it really helps.
yeah.
All right.
Well, I
you're
mean,
all
there's so much you can do.
disengaging.
There's so much you can do with Edge. There's so much like, yeah. I mean, there's just stuff
Oh
that
wait,
we need to be aware
this guy was
our
gonna
side.
be shooting that drone real quick. So noise. Oh, you just jacked out of it too. So roll your pilot. Roll the drone's pilot.
There you go, 3.
Nice roll.
All right.
Drat.
Yep. Just pings off ricochets.
Oh no,
Does
that's
not
ties
penetrate.
go to pilot. Woohoo.
Yep, push goes to defense.
That's right.
All right. And if you guys are disengaging, then we can disengage.
100%.
Yes, I am. You know, whether I have to steal a car or whatever it takes.
I run.
Yep.
To,
Out there in the street.
I run to my
Shit.
Dodge Scoot and say, "Hop on, Craig. Let's get out of here."
I kept
And
running
it takes off.
and running.
The drone gets the command to stop flashing and return to me, and I just kind of walk up north up the street, and I'm
Peeling
gonna
out.
probably go east. And once I'm around the corner there, I'll probably jog a block or two, and then just start walking and look for a cab or something.
I'm just running towards the direction of home.
Oh no.
Okay.
You're looking for any manhole cover.
So you all dodge into the street, run across the building, or run around the building. You know, take cover, hide.
I'm gonna cast heal on myself.
And you know, are able to get away. And what are you gonna do now?
Cast heal.
We're gonna.
I'm going to head back to my apartment.
Oh no.
Okay.
And then I am going to. Let's see. I need to call.
Oh, turn your wound
somebody.
modifier back on, Hans.
It is.
Okay. Sorry, Cliff. Go ahead.
I need to call somebody and get some information. I mean, maybe I would start with Sly, since he's the one that. No, I wouldn't go to Sly. I would go to somebody else.
Yeah, let's go to the nukes. Like, we need some
Um,
protection. I think they're gonna come after us.
Okay. I'm at my apartment by myself,
Oh, okay.
and I am going to call Scoop, the journalist, and I'm going to see what he can tell me about this poly group.
Universal
the
Brotherhood.
Universal Brother. Yeah. Because, yeah, I mean, these guys, they were well prepared. They were like, they had it out for us from the get-go. Something's wrong here. And we just went there to ask some questions. Suddenly we're getting shot at. Like, what is the deal with these
Well,
guys?
you guys did make the first hostile action.
Right,
Once
right.
you
he
recap
was
with
like,
Korg. You
Yeah.
kind of
Well,
get
the
whole
player
story.
playing Korg didn't realize he was making a offensive action.
Yeah,
He just
no.
requested the guard to move.
I can't think of any time in any system that a mind control type spell is not a hostile action against an unwilling person. Now, if you get away with it and they don't perceive it or fight it off and they're not aware of it till it wears off, that's one thing. So, like when you were using it on like a punk, as we were doing the warm-up adventure, that's one thing. But when you're going into an unknown organization that's an organization, and you didn't know this, but again, it is a hostile action, and yeah, there was a mage that was actively sensing you, and I wasn't making this shit up. I broke the window of the GM world and showed the players a few excerpts from the adventure just to show I'm not picking on you. It's literally how it's written in the book, and you literally stuck not one but both feet proverbial in the shit, and because of circumstances, you dragged your whole party with you. So it was just the worst thing to do at the worst time, and part of that is player naivety. Part of that, I think, is just bad decision making. You know, you could have grouped up better, but it is what it is. You know, and we move on. So
on my heal, I got 5 hits.
So
if I read it correctly,
5.
it heals 5. Okay.
Yep, it heals 5, and you made your drain roll. So, but you can't do that more than once.
Scraps is gonna stop back home and swap out some gear stuff, and then head over and replace the drone that was at the apartment with a fresh one.
So go ahead and roll your etiquette, Cliff.
Okay.
Or would be the best thing to roll.
What? I'm gonna look at all those dice. All right, I am going to spend an edge to re-roll the fails. I only got 1 success, so that'd be -1. Let's try that again. That's better. 5 successes.
And you're asking for information about the Brotherhood?
Yep. I know this blogger, reporter guy, or girl. No, it's a guy. And to get some information on the Universal Brotherhood, because what just happened was just like crazy to me. And I'll send a message to these other guys to meet up at Sly's, I guess, later in the evening. But right now I'm gonna probably pour myself a drink, turn on some music, relax, and try to calm down after almost getting killed.
Yeah, it was fairly early in the day. Let's see.
He's still
Tuesday
drinking.
afternoon. It was Wednesday morning.
That's right. We were actually going there at opening, like at whenever it opened.
Yes.
Because we saw
Yeah, it was like 10 in the morning.
That's
when
right.
We went there, so we'll say you went back, kind of gathered your wits, lowered your pulse, took a shower, maybe checked in, is everyone alive or whatever.
Yeah.
So we'll say 11 a.m.
I'm
say
probably
an hour
still
later.
running back home.
You got a hold of your contact. They look up some quick info, get a hold of you, within that hour time frame. Says, I was able to dig up some dirt. Universal Brotherhood, it's a non-profit. Total UCAS cash flow of just under $1 million Nubian. Claims to have about 300 chapter houses in North America and another 100 chapters worldwide. Seems to be well connected. Seems that one of their members is a supply officer I was able to pick up at Fort Lewis, and has been shipping them machine pistol APDS rounds, which Sewer Rat has gotten very intimate with, and flash packs. So they seem to be well outfitted.
We're lucky.
Not to mention, earlier this spring, there was a Seattle freelance writer named Zebediah Wonderly. He was asking around about the Universal Brotherhood. People remember this guy's investigation because he was killed in a bomb blast at Grodin's Tavern at the time of his investigation. The official story claimed that a Decker discovered Wonderly planting a bomb in the bar's basement, and the bomb went off when the Decker tried to interfere.
Interesting. Okay. I send him, 100 new yen and thank him for the info.
Okay.
And when I get home, I tell Oxy, like the whole story. Of course, I'm the hero of this narrative, and like all the crazy stuff that went on, and how I was able to book it out of there, and like I was scared, and then ask her what she discovered. She was looking up. I believe she was researching the Universal Brotherhood when we left. Still online if she had any more information about them.
All right, yeah, she'll do a check, so 2 more successes.
And let the guys know, Crank, beep, 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 Crank. Korg doesn't have a comm link, so I'm not sure how we're going to get a hold of Korg. But
Yeah,
Scraps,
she was able to tell you a lot of what was just found out. The connection to Fort Lewis, this guy Zebediah. People remember seeing a file labeled the Universal Brotherhood on the Shadowrun net June of last year. Something about the Universal Brotherhood. Written by Zebediah Wanderley and this Frederick Davitt, another guy. Flashed on the screen for a little bit and then crashed the whole local server hub. Just destroyed in an explosion.
what was the other guy's name? It was Zebediah.
Frederick Davitt was the co-author with Zebediah.
Okay.
Hold on. Here you go. And she was able to pull up a little article about Frederick Davitt. Freelance news writer found dead. The body of freelance reporter Frederick Davitt was discovered late last night in a dumpster behind his Washington, D.C. apartment building. Cause of death was listed as extreme trauma, possibly the result of an armed assault. He was bludgeoned to death, quote unquote, concurred Lieutenant Carl Baumeister of Lone Star subsidiary Capital Security Services. The ferocity of the quote continues, the ferocity of the attack is, well, startling. We've been predicting an increase in street use of energizer drugs, and I think that's what we might have here, an assault by a turbo junkie, end quote. Bloodstains in the hallway outside Davitt's apartment indicate the assault took place there. Lieutenant Baumeister admitted the police have no significant leads or suspects at this time, though the investigation was continuing. Frederick Davitt began his career as a reporter for Turner News Service, later renamed to Newsnet, back in 2030. After cutting his teeth on the local beat, ironically winning a Seattle Golden Pen Award for his series on the escalating phenomenon of random street violence, he gained a reputation for hard-hitting investigative journalism. His exposure of the Con Ed scam in 2032 won plaudits from journalists across the country. Davitt moved on to work on what he described as a freelance oversight role with respect to the fiscal responsibility of governmental agencies.
So both of
That
these
was-
guys are dead.
So both of these guys are dead. One was blown up in
And
an
the server's
explosion
blown-
in a tavern, and
Yeah.
another one was assaulted and killed in his apartment.
And they have Deckers.
And the file was also destroyed, it sounds like.
There was a file downloaded but soon erased. Yep.
Wonder if we can go.
Local hub was destroyed minutes later.
Oh, retreat. Ask her. I wonder if Oxy can hack the Universal Brotherhood and try to find that file, or is that asking for trouble? I don't know how good she is. I am gonna run though. I'm gonna take her and run to the Nukes bar that across the street there, our bar, and look for Nosebleed and kind of let him know
Okay.
what's going on.
All right, you go to the Fallout, ask some of the gang members hanging out there. They know where Nosebleed at. They tell you he's over at the hangout right next door. I won't flash you there because we're just doing a quick contact thing.
Yeah, I just want to tell him what's going on. We might need some help, protection. This Universal Brotherhood, we might be in a little over our heads.
Okay, you gonna ask about them?
Yeah. Like, have you heard of them? And like, you know,
Do you have like etiquette or sprawl or anything?
I have street gang politics, organized crime, street. Only negotiation or acting. I don't think either of those have.
Go ahead and roll the sprawl. Yeah, go ahead and roll the sprawl one.
The street gang politics or the.
Yeah, that's knowledge skill, right?
That's a knowledge skill, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
Oh, look at that! Capped at 3 though, so 3 successes. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get anything more with that because there's a minus to it because you have a knowledge skill.
Oh, okay. But it's more. I was just looking for protection for me and my boys. And Oxy, just in case this Universal Brotherhood. They had like 5 guards for a poly club.
Yeah, they tell you, we haven't really heard of these guys, but you know, if you want to hang out, you know that you're good with us. We won't let anyone hurt you. You know, we like your tunes. You entertain us. You make us laugh, funny man. They don't say that last one.
I dance.
So, okay. Yeah, they tell you, we're not gonna go hunting anyone down unless you're gonna pay us a bunch of money. But
I don't have any money. You know me.
if anyone comes to, yeah, we do know you. If anyone comes try to rough you up, we won't let them. You're with us as far as we're concerned.
Nice. We got protection. I send that message to Crank and Scraps. Does anyone know where Korg is? I hope he made it.
Message comes back.
We won't know until he goes back to the soup kitchen to get some food.
Message comes back saying you're always the one who was good at finding him.
Yeah, I'll have to go search for Korg later in the day.
Also, when Scraps got back to his place, he's not going to go and replace the other one because, like you said, it was earlier in the day, and I think he had replaced it that morning already. But he will check in just to see if there is any pertinent faces.
Yeah,
and
you
then
dial it up.
relax
It hasn't registered anything. Just the manager, which I believe you told it to ignore. Anyone but the manager.
Right.
It does flash on at one point. The manager was showing a couple the apartment going in and then going out with the manager.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Otherwise, nothing.
Kind of what I expected, but it's good that it's there, and I'm going to leave it there for a while longer.
Okay.
And then we have
It's good for 24 hours on just low power monitor kind of thing.
Right. Okay. Cool.
No problem.
we still
That's
have
good info.
that detective we can contact, right?
There was the Bramba, this private eye that you heard about. Yeah, Cliff did try, or Crank did try and call him, left a message.
That's right.
At his apartment, which is located downtown, or not apartment, but office.
His office.
Which is located downtown.
Yeah, so I just wait till later on in the evening, and then I'll head over to Sly's, like I shared with everyone.
Yep. So if anyone's gonna do anything, noon, 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3
Running
p.m.
out of time.
4 p.m. Slice opens up.
When I when I run into any of the other guys, if they wander by the soup kitchen and I run into them, I'm gonna see if one of them can call my sister for me, because she works up in the Hollywood district, and there was mentioning of one of these fucking churches up in the Hollywood district also, so she might have some information working for the government.
Yep, it was actually in the Kingsgate, and that's where you guys just came from. Was that place?
It was the closest one. Was that was the same one?
There's 4. There's one in Tacoma, one downtown, which they call the Octagon, which is this big giant one. The one here in Redmond at Kingsgate, which you just came from, and then a 4th one. I can't remember off the top of my head where it's at.
I could have sworn there was a 4th one in Hollywood district, but I could be remembering.
No, there was, I think, something else in Hollywood, but no.
Okay.
It was Chapter House. But yeah, if you want to get a hold of her, she's certainly a contact that might have, from the government angle information.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're hanging out around the soup kitchen, around the church and soup kitchen, then you'll see anyone coming to or from Sly's if you're kind of keeping an eye out.
Oh,
So
yeah.
at 4 p.m., if that's when Sly's open, if
Yeah.
Crank's going there, okay, then you'll see Crank going into Sly's at that point.
Yeah, I'll kind of run over there when I see him.
Okay. Have him ring up your sister then.
I was like, hey, can you call my sister for me? I don't have a phone.
God.
We just got some
Somebody
new.
buy this guy a comm link.
I know. Give him some change. He can go dial it outside.
Are there payphones?
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
maybe not.
probably
Quick
not.
enough,
I mean,
sure.
there's
Because I thought they went away.
there's not even. You'd be hard pressed to find a payphone today, let alone
Yeah, I know.
75 years. Ago.
There's like a public payphone here in Sly's.
Oh,
a
okay.
pay to use link, matrix
Yeah,
link.
I'll use that. A pay to use.
Okay, 5 million.
I knew Sly was good guy.
All right, go ahead. Do you have an etiquette skill or anything?
No,
Okay, go
I
ahead.
don't
and roll
have
your
etiquette.
charisma.
I live in the sewers.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your charisma.
Oh, I'm looking at my character sheet.
Nothing attached. No modifiers.
So, charisma. None. What?
Man, we gotta. Crank, what do you think's going on, man?
I think that
She says
I
she'll
think
do
that if
some
any-
digging if there's a way for her to get a hold of you. She asks, is there like a return number?
Not at the moment.
You just want to tell her to call Sly's?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. She says she'll see if she can find anything and call you back.
Because how does loyalty come into play with that role?
Loyalty is how likely they are to help you. It doesn't really play into that role at all. It has to do with other things.
Yeah, 'cause she has a loyalty of 4.
Yep. She's very willing to help you out. So she's gonna go do some little research of her own.
Okay.
Kind of like what Oxy did. Just takes a little bit
Yeah.
of time.
Did we get? I'm trying to remember. Did we get an image of that necklace?
No, you did
Blood.
not get an image of it, but you got a description. Large ruby, red, metallic.
So I'm wondering if that's something that Oxy could try to find in her computering. If it's
picture of it?
because I'm wondering if it's a unique item.
You like actually research just the jewelry?
Yeah, the
You want her to
jewelry
have her do
itself.
that, Skiz?
Yeah.
Are you there at the
She,
bar?
yeah,
talking to
Oxy
Frank
actually came with me
or Korg? Okay.
because
Oh, she did she? I did I?
Yeah. Well, hell yeah.
Baby, I got a job.
This-
Someone's got to pay for our food here.
I know everyone knows
Skiz it,
his
baby.
face, and I don't want you getting killed for my actions, baby. So, like, I was like worried that they were gonna track me down and find me in my apartment and, gun up the place. So I was like,
I got my piece here. I can take care of my own booty.
I know, you can take care of yourself, but let Skiz do it for you, baby.
You just want me to pay for your meal again, don't you?
Well, hell yeah. I don't have any money.
All right, so
a
she
quick
does some looking,
bio break.
Korg with you guys. You got her there. You're able to drag her there.
You said
Got to give her a foot rub tonight.
Bioberry.
I'll give her a foot rub right now.
Hey, off my lady.
It's just a foot
bio
rub.
break.
She's able to dig up a picture from Dante's, site, AR site, and gets a picture of the one of a kind.
Can we take a?
Oh, so
I
it
don't
is?
have a picture of it, but you know now exactly what it looks like. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so
Red
it is a
metallic
one of a
necklace
kind.
with a big ruby on it.
Yeah.
Called Blood.
Let's take a quick bio break if we can.
Bastards. That's fine. We're all
I-
old men with old man bladders, so yes, let's do
Yeah.
it. We'll be right back.
I- back. You know, you guys, I just want to say you're welcome. I did some strategizing over the week.
That's what our leader's for. I call him. He's kind of like, you know, the old man, like showing us the ropes, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Crank at 90 years old or whatever. Yeah, it's true.
But he's an elf.
That's true.
So.
Yeah.
Down on his luck, depressed elf.
He's still older than me.
Do you? Okay. So what's the plan?
All of us.
What's our next step? We got some more information about like dead.
Can your Decker get more information about this detective? Because I've left a message. He hasn't gotten back to me.
Yeah, we can ask her. Jack in.
If he's still
what are the
alive.
leads? What are the leads that we have right now? We've got the detective.
We got the detective. The dead reporters, right?
Yeah, somebody downloaded that file. If we can figure out who downloaded that file and get access to it, that would be good. Can your Oxy,
I can ask her.
you know, can your Oxy figure out, like, does this detective have another number?
She's kind of a day hacker. I don't know how good she is, but we could see if she can. She's sitting with us, right? So you can ask her too.
Yep, she's sitting right there. Yep. So she'll dive into the matrix, start doing some digging. Take a little bit of time. I mean, not long, but it'll take a little bit of time.
Okay. So we want to find out his address. Do we have his address? I thought. Should we just go over and try to meet him?
That was the police station.
I thought it was an office.
He's a
building.
private eye. It's his private eye.
Oh, private eye. I mean,
he's a private eye. It has
office.
nothing to do with Knight Errant. He's just a private
police
eye.
was my misunderstanding.
I was very tempted. Yeah. Anyways. Yep.
We only have.
We go to the police station. Hello.
Well, we gotta do something by tomorrow to get her.
Well, Ben, before he got indisposed, he was making a private eye type character, and I was thinking of using his character as the NPC because he made a really kick-ass private eye type character. But yeah, anyways, sorry. Back to reality.
So like we could either go visit him. We could try going back to the Brotherhood tonight and do like a night mission and try to like infiltrate.
I smack Skiz on the back of the head.
Bad idea.
And I say,
he's like already kind of pulling his pistols out, ready to go.
They're hurt.
Let's head to the private eye's office.
Yeah.
And we'll come back and we'll check in on Oxy later.
Okay, so we're gonna leave her here and go downtown at 4.
Yep.
And try to get down to downtown Seattle.
Yes.
I'm like looking at my gear. I'm like, God, I think I'm gonna stand out.
I mean, isn't that kind of the point of the way you dress?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you might not want to have, like your Ingram slung over your shoulders.
Oh, I have hidden.
Walking around downtown.
I got hidden holsters.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have a shirt that hides them.
Right. Yeah.
I have a vest. It's in the
What I
middle
was
of my
thinking.
back. It's a holster, and there's I don't see they're not great.
And there's a breeze, and then it, look, guns.
Well, how about I'll just bring my pistols? I won't bring the Ingram. I'll bring one pistol, okay? One pistol.
Look,
It's
you
fine.
do
Like I
you.
say, you just might want to pack something heavy that's really obvious.
Yeah, I'll just bring my Ares Predator in my hidden concealed pistol.
Are you driving your Dodge Scoot there?
Oh, I'm driving, yeah. I drive that thing everywhere. I'll meet you guys there.
We get in a cab, we're like, follow that scoot?
No,
Yeah, it's
we
in
give them the
Ravina.
address.
The address is in Ravina, which is a lower class neighborhood in central Seattle. So I mean, it's not like you're going to an area much better than where you're coming from, but you're probably going to be going through areas that are to get there, kind of thing. Know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't live in a very nice. Ravina is not a very nice area either. Okay.
I'm
While
not
on
sure.
your way there, Roxy does dial you up because it does take a little bit of time. It is 4 p.m. Seattle Metroplex. It's a lot of traffic. Pretty congested.
Go for Skiz. Beep beep. Like where's
Hey,
the button?
baby.
Sorry, the button is not stuck.
I know you. I know you. So I was able to dig it up a little bit of info on this Bramba man.
Oh, thank you, babe.
Hold on, I gotta
Ooh, Black Betty, Bramba man.
back. There we go. Yeah, Patrick Bambra. Lately, his case that he's been working on has been an extramarital affair case for an executive at Ranraku. Pays pretty well.
Yeah, remember? That was his mistress, right? He had been buying his mistress. That was the executive.
Yeah, but the guy who hired us is not from Enraku, right?
Or not Ranraku, I'm sorry, Aries.
Yeah.
He's been working on an extramarital affair case regarding someone from Aries.
Okay. And so he's the one that's been also tracking down. So why did this guy hire
So,
us if he already had a PI?
Right?
He was not hired by Daniel. He was investigating Daniel for an extramarital affair.
Right, someone else hired.
The
Why
wife-
he suspect-
They don't word it very well, so
Right.
I said it wrong because they don't word it very well.
So it's probably hired by his boss.
Or his
Or his
wife.
wife.
Yeah.
One of them suspects. Could be the dad. The boss.
Well, if you remember when you got hired, when Cliff was kind of trying to probe him for more info, he came clean on the fact that he had a girlfriend on the side. He had bought this necklace for her. His wife found out somehow, he doesn't know how. She got the receipt of the necklace and shoved it in his face and said, I know you got this. It better be for me. I know our anniversary's coming up. So he's got to find it by Friday. It's now Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah.
Or he's going to be in a shit trouble with his wife, who also happens to be the daughter of his boss.
Of his boss,
Yeah.
right.
So
it
he's
could-
in a bad
could either
pinch to
be-
grab it, but the girl who he gave it to, his love, who he wants to run off with, or wants to up his game with by buying this necklace, has all of a sudden disappeared.
Yeah.
Right. So I wouldn't be terribly surprised if it was the dad, honestly. But it
Probably the
definitely could be it definitely could be the wife.
But
Well,
she-
that's how she got the receipt, probably.
But so maybe this Universal Brotherhood was like a red herring. I know that's where she worked. Yeah.
Well, we still have a girl who's disappeared.
Yeah.
We need to find out what this other guy has found.
Yeah. What's
I think that
let's roll up on his apartment and maybe cast some,
office.
some clairvoyance.
Well, let's go to his office first and see if
office.
he's there.
That's right. Did she find his? He found his apartment number or just the office?
The address, yep, of his office.
Address of office. Okay. Yeah, which we had. Yeah.
So you show up there. Oh, shit.
I have my ninja stars just in case, guys. Don't worry.
All right, Bamber's office is located in Ravina, a low-class neighborhood in central Seattle. He's got Yep. Okay. So you see listed on the outside of the building on a plate of like listed businesses on one there in little gold letters. It says Pat Bramba, private detective. You see walking around a few Shaikujin, a few kids parked in a west wind blasting the street with some music, squatter or two wandering aimlessly. An apartment above you, in the residential area, there's a man shouting at his wife to shut up. One thing you know is that this Bamber must love being a detective because nobody lives in a place like this for the atmosphere. Kind of reminds you of home.
Yeah, I was gonna point at the kids and be like, "Yeah, what's up?"
Either loves being a detective
Flips
or
you
he's
off,
not all that
turns
good
the
at it.
music
That's
up.
right. That's right.
If there are any rats running around, I try to play with them.
While they're fucking around, I'm gonna go and
I thought we
go
were
to
gonna,
this guy's office.
I thought we were gonna clairvoyance it first, just in case.
No.
Just in case of what?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you know
I
what?
get
It's his
shot
office. He
at.
wants business, right?
Yeah.
Last time
Alright,
we
so-
led with magic, it didn't really end all that well.
Large central area has a couple offices with, attorney of law, tax preparer, and it's got a couple side doors, and Bambra's office is marked through this door here.
Come on, Craig.
Everyone roll perception real quick.
Okay.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, Hans.
Perception's 5.
Limited to 5, so 5 successes. All right, Hans, as you guys Korg, Sugar Rat, where the hell you are,
There's 3 of them.
pin, cushion, target, whatever.
Bullet shield.
As you're walking in, you notice the kids are like really those kids at the car turning the music up. Were like watching you guys pretty close. You just happen to notice.
I just tell Craig, hey, those kids were watching us really closely when we
Yeah, he
walked
probably
in.
pays them. He probably pays them to watch out. Okay.
All right, Skiz,
Well,
you're
we're gonna
opening
head
that
up to his
door.
office.
Yeah.
I kind of keep an eye on the kids as we're heading up.
So this door here, you go into a little side, you see another. This one looks like it's for lease. Has a little, for lease. There's no name plaque or anything. And this one here, little gold letters, little fancy gold letters, says Patrick Bambra, private investigator.
Okay, I'm gonna look for some cameras or anything around the area, just in
I'm gonna
case.
open the door.
Go ahead and roll perception. Oh, not gold, silver. Okay, the metal door to the office is locked. Printed on the door in silver letters are the words Pat Bambra, private detective. And the door has an electronic lock.
I was gonna
Want
knock.
me to stay
You
guard?
see no cameras.
Okay.
You knock.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. You knock. No answer.
Well, if we can get in there, maybe we can find his files and see what he just has found out about this girl. Maybe figure out where he is as well. Maybe he got a little too close to something, and maybe he's dead.
Yeah. I don't. How do we get past this lock? Scraps? Don't you have?
I don't have anything that'll get me past it.
Does anybody have a Meglock passkey or anything like that?
No, out of my
I was-
price range.
Yeah, I was looking into that, but this afternoon,
Well,
you know.
let's
little
bust it down.
Yeah. I stand back. Do your electric thing.
All right, I'll attack it with my bare hands.
I also have plasteel boots I can kick it with.
If I yell, I love fried chicken, the kids are coming in.
Okay.
All right, I
Korg
charge up
loves fried chicken.
my
wings.
hands.
Okay. Go ahead.
3 successes. To the lock.
Ooh, you almost blow it off its hinges. But it's still there, but it's very damaged.
Hit
I'm
it
gonna go
again.
ahead and turn invisible.
Okay.
Three more successes.
God damn it.
Alright, this time you got it.
Poke my head in, look around a little bit,
I draw my gun just in case.
and then head in and I wave everyone else to come in.
I'm doing one of those
I'm gonna head
pretend
o-
like it's a cop
Okay.
show. Like trying to
I'm gonna go ahead.
draw down just in case there's any surprises around here. I'll stand guard.
Yeah, it looks like he has a desk in here, so I'm gonna head over and start rummaging
Okay.
through his desk, searching for The clues.
You guys instantly just jump into action. Bambra's office. Okay, Bambra's office has been tastefully decorated in mid-21st century overworked bachelor. Stuffer shack wrappers, sheafs of paper, piles of clothes, and scattered computer manuals dot the office landscape. To the right of the door is an area sectioned off by a sheet hanging over a rope. Enclosed here are a cot, a bureau, and some jackets and shirts hanging on a hook. There is also something reminiscent of an archaeological dig, which, upon closer examination, turns out to be a sink. Bambra's desk has a video phone unit, a vid deck, a screen, and a tabletop computer. Several video chips are stacked on top of the computer. When you glance at the labels of the chips, you find that all are pre-recorded cinemas. Some of the titles are vaguely familiar as century-old classics such as The Maltese Falcon, The Big Sheep, and Laura. You also notice
That's
that
awesome.
one chip, unlabeled, is also in the deck, which is connected to the screen. There is also a box filled with chippies, or micro audio chips. A Sony Pocket Secretary, also with a chip in it, sits near the box. The recorder is on top of a yellow legal pad. The top page is blank. That's what you get from glancing around, chummers. Time to get to work.
Yeah. Let's turn on his little video deal. Let's see what he was watching.
Okay.
And Sewer Rat, watch the front door.
I'm watching the foyer. I'm already out there.
I'll stand guard while you watch the video.
All right. There's a crackle of static, and then a time date stamp of last Sunday flashes on the screen. And then you see this image of Victoria talking into a phone fills the screen. She's even lovelier than in the photo. Daniel, she says after a slight pause, I'm leaving this message for you at work because I'm afraid that you'd try to talk me out of what I'm about to do if we spoke in person, and you might have even succeeded. So when you, well, I guess it is Monday morning when you're seeing this. She smiles, all of a sudden perking up. Good morning. And then looks serious once more, her attempt at lightness only emphasizing her concern. I'll be gone for a day or two. I just wanted you to know that I'm all right. I wanted to thank you again so much for the necklace. She smiles and touches the necklace gently that she's wearing around her neck. And from doing your research, you see that it is that. It's so beautiful, and it made me realize how much you really care about me. And when I come back, I'm going to tell you some of the things I haven't told you about myself. I know I can trust you with everything now. Victoria's eyes light up, and she seems like a child about to embark on a fantastic journey. I'm so very excited. Madam Ulysses, she told me that this is something I shouldn't pass up. She said to me, Victoria, darling, this is your moment. Seize it. So I'm
All right,
going
we gotta
to.
go.
I love you. Goodbye. I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. The tape then turns to static. A moment later, the static forms once again into the image of Victoria Deli, and the message you just saw begins over again looped.
Okay.
So it's just
let's
playing
take these-
over and over.
Let's just
Victoria, darling. Sorry.
let's take this guy's computer and chips and movies,
Chippies.
all this stuff. The audio.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's like boxes of chips.
Do you want to listen
yeah.
to the chippies?
Are any of them labeled?
Scraps.
You examine the audio chips. Each is hand labeled with what appears to be the name of one of Bambra's cases: the Fairchild kidnapping, the Thompson diamonds, the Ravenna assault, and so on. The chip already inside the recorder is labeled the Simpson affair.
All right. We'll listen to that.
Scraps, were
has
you
a
saying
backpack.
something?
Yeah, he's got a backpack, so I mean we've got room for chips and stuff.
You guys are grabbing up. So you're gonna play the recording there?
Yeah.
Okay. The chip is a recording of Bambra's assignment to tell Daniel Simpson. By recuing the chip and fast forwarding at random intervals, you're able to get the gist of what was going on. one sec.
I think
It appears the case began about 2 months ago when Lucille hired Bambra to follow her husband. Most of the audio notes are the detective mumbling into the microphone that Simpson is without doubt the dullest human being he's ever encountered. For about 6 weeks, he was trying to dig up something on this guy and couldn't find anything. Although he did mention that that Bambra lost him every once in a while in the shopping mall or other crowded areas, but never got the feeling that Simpson was trying to do it on purpose. On the other hand, Bambra noted, it's the guys who look straightest who have to be letting it out secretly. He's too clean. But I hate this kind of work. Forget about the money. I'm telling Mrs. Simpson her husband's clean. Then when he went to cancel the job with Mrs. Simpson, the tape recorder was on and it recorded the whole thing. Mr. Bramba, a woman's voice says, not only do you come highly recommended, but you've already invested a great deal of time into learning about my husband. I'd like you to follow this through. I'll double your fee. Mrs. Simpson, you hear Bambra say, quiet. I'm spending my husband's money as I choose. Now, is there anything I might do to help things along? He answers, well, there is something, but it's illegal and a bit risky. Oh, posh, she answers. Anything to get this business over with and that man out of my life. Bambra answers, I'd like to tap his office phone. She replies, an excellent idea. It's a shame you didn't think of it sooner. And then Bambra replies, well, I did, but it's illegal to do. Yes, I think we covered that well enough. But it seems to me that the real problem is getting a tap onto anything at Ares. They have such a tight security system. Well, yes, says Bambra. That's where you'd come in. Most of the security is based on trying to keep information thieves out. I'd like you to put the tap on your husband's phone sometime when you go visit him. Visit? Daniel? But I never do such a thing. Well, go visit your father and slip the tap during your visit. I'll teach you how to do it. Bambra then, went through the instructions, how to tap a phone, how to successfully set it up. The next important entry after that is from just last Friday, so almost a week ago, when Bambra followed Simpson into Crawford & Crawford. He saw Simpson purchase the necklace and decided it couldn't possibly be for the man's wife and must be for Simpson's mysterious mistress. Contacting a Decker friend, the detective asked him to crawl into the jewelry store's credit records. The Decker came through, and on Sunday afternoon, Bambra gave a copy of the receipt to Lucille Thompson. After that comes a click of the machine being turned off and then back on again. Bambra says, I'm back in the office now. Hey, there's a message here from Simpson's tap, which I'm calling up right now. Then there's a bit of a silence followed by a woman's voice. And it's the start of the video clip. Daniel, she says after a slight pause, I'm leaving this message for you at work because I'm afraid you try to talk me out of what I'm about to do if we spoke in person. You might even succeed. And then you hear Bambra mumble over it, she's beautiful. And then when the message stops, when the message is over, you hear him mutter, come on, Pat, get a grip of yourself. Remember, trust your sidearm, not a woman. But did you see her? Oh, I saw her. She seems absolutely wonderful. But so did Hotama. Hey, maybe it's time to let that wound heal. God, what am I thinking? Oh boy, this is bad. I haven't. Oh, frag. And then the recorder clicks off.
Okay,
And it clicks on again later. Clicks on again later, and he's talking to himself again. Apparently still in the office, you kind of like pacing on the floor or something. In the background, you hear the sound of Victoria's message on a loop playing in the background over and over and over. Monday, forgot the recorder again. All right. First, Lucille blew it. She told her husband about the receipt he came up with in the anniversary. Nonsense. Got to find Victoria before he does. This is terrible of me, I know. I know I'm not usually like this, but if I can prevent her from giving that necklace back, the guy'll be ruined, and well, I don't know. I want the girl, as they say. But where is she? The landlord said she'd moved out. Wrong, you idiot. Someone else moved her out. Should have talked to the guy with the cats. Wake up, will you? We know she wasn't moving because of the message to Simpson and this Madame Ulyssia. Whew! But there was something about the way she spoke. No, not that. The words. Something about her routine. Reminded me of something. What was it? I can't remember. Think, damn it, might be important. Belonging. Something from my past. God, geez, distant memory. Echoing, belonging, Hotama. Right. Sometime around the breakup with Hotama. Frag, what was it, 5 years ago? Where did I hear that? Wait, oh no. Victoria wouldn't have gotten mixed up with. Click. And the machine clicks off, and that's the end of the click. End of the chip. And right about then, Sewer Rat, you see coming in through the doors those young kids from across the street, and they've got guns in their hands and they're rushing in.
Okay, so when I rolled my invisibility, I got a 2.
Okay?
Am I invisible to them?
They get penalties to try and find you, yes.
Yeah, so as I see them coming in, I go in the
Okay.
hallway and start yelling, I love fried chicken! I love fried chicken! Because that was my signal to the team that we have company.
Okay.
Did
What
we
is
know that
this?
was a signal?
He
or-
Yeah, I
said-
said it. I
He
said
did
it
yell,
before you go in.
if he yells fried chicken, then someone's coming.
Okay,
He
I
did
get-
yell something to that
I'll
effect.
prepare and get behind a chair
What is this?
That's a window.
and train my gun on the door, waiting for someone to bust in.
I
kinda
am going to.
crouch down over there.
I'm going to use my do a complex action and activate my electric elemental body.
Okay.
But I'm going to do that after I pocket that recorder that we were
Okay.
listening to, and then
Grab the
I'm gonna head
video.
over here to the door. You can grab that stuff. I'm gonna beat the shit out of some people.
Yep.
Yeah, everyone can get one action because you weren't caught by surprise, so everyone can do one turn of setup.
Scraps will sweep a bunch of the data chips and whatnot that are on the table into his bag.
Okay, you're real quiet, but yep, I caught that.
So if I
How close-
cast
Go ahead.
if I cast increased reflexes, I get a -2 because I'm sustaining invisibility, correct?
Correct.
So I'm gonna sustain invisibility because I don't want to suddenly appear at the end of the hallway and get blown out that window.
Okay.
So at a -2, come on.
And what are you casting?
Increased reflexes.
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay. So you get a +2 to your reaction and a +1 die,
Might be snoozing here.
and then roll drain. Yeah.
Man.
Yep. Pain in the butt. Oh, 3 drain. Suck.
I already had 2 drain from before too.
From before the invisibility.
No, when I cast invisibility, I had 2 drain. I suffered 2
Okay.
drain when I cast it.
Okay.
So I'm at 5 drain total now.
Okay.
The drain
Alright.
spiral. Ugh.
Yep. Everyone roll initiative.
I'm gonna blitz.
Okay.
Do I have the edge back yet, or is not enough time passed?
No, that's every 24 hours you get 1 edge back.
I'm gonna blitz too.
How
God
much
damn
All
it.
the
time
same
passed?
day.
Oh, okay.
All the same day.
Okay. +1 for each 2 hits. So I have a +1 to my initiative. That sucked. I guess it's better than +0.
That's the best use of edge we found so far. The blitz.
Well, re-rolling.
Yeah.
Re-rolling fails is also good.
Well,
Wait, where'd my guy go?
Shadowrun is a very complicated system, and it's kind of like Starfleet battles. If you dig through the rules, you're gonna find something no one else knows about.
that's true.
Yeah.
Where'd my
I
guy
don't
go?
know it all. I love Shadowrun. I know a lot of it, but by no means do I profess to know it all.
Oh, looks like somehow Korg disappeared or Sewer Rat disappeared.
I mean, yeah, it disappeared because I'm invisible, but I can't see me.
What did you do?
I don't know.
Do undo.
Control
Right
Z.
click and hit undo. Nothing?
Yeah, all I did was move turn order out of the way, and I was trying to do my rolls.
Alright.
Control Z didn't do anything.
There's a new sewer rat. You're down what? 5?
Yeah, I have 5.
Because your bars don't update. You gotta manually do it, just to remind you. All right. So I think everyone has rolled. Oh, what did you roll for your initiative? Sewer
0.
Oh my god! How did you make this
What?
character?
You have a ++1. How do you
There
have
we
a?
go. I have a +1 for the increased reflexes
There we go. That's.
Oh,
because it's +1
uh,
for every 2.
No, +1 die. So that's you have to go in and change the die.
Oh,
so instead of the left one, when you hit that thing, go right and make it 2 instead of 1, or whatever. If the die is the right hand.
You have to just remember to change it back when the spell's off. Let's see if we got
what am I changing where?
So
So under your actual initiative, you're gonna change that to
8.
+1 die. So it's
Oh.
+2d6 now. See what I did there?
Yeah.
Okay. And then add 2 to your reaction. Okay. So over on your reaction, we're gonna add a +2. Okay. See what I did there?
Yeah.
You just gotta remember to take those back out
Got it.
when the spell
Okay,
wears
because
off.
that.
Okay. And this little in the upper right under attributes, that little kind of wrench,
Yeah.
you click that, and that's what takes you to change that. See that?
Okay.
See? So, okay. All right. Roll it again.
Attempt number 4.
And after all that,
it's the same.
same exact fucking number. I love you, Shadowrun. All right. Crank it up.
Okay. Well, I am running.
Okay, you reach the doorway.
And when I'm going to be charging into melee combat, which
Okay.
is going to give me a +2, a net +2. Let's see here. So I'm going to run right in front of this guy and attack. Arms
Okay.
with a +2. Oh, come on, really? All those fucking dice? I'll spend an edge to reroll my fails because I want to fuck this guy up. So that would be -3. Be +2, -3, -1.
These guys are just wearing denim and synth leathers, bright reds, yellows, oranges. Most have dyed hair. Around
Punks.
18, 20 years old. Carrying like machine pistols, it looks like.
With the APS
7.
rounds.
7
Yeah.
successes.
Yep. Okay, you're hitting them. AP a -3. Subduct 2 of it, so 12, 14. Oh, you're going for the full effect, huh?
Yep.
He did.
Excellent.
Skiz, you're up.
Okay. Walk up 6 meters and then pop the next one in line with a Ares pistol because that's what I had brought. God damn it.
Okay, this one here.
Yep.
Okay, roll it.
As Crank explodes the one in front of me. Any minuses?
No.
Okay. Oh, I was going to take aim first. I could do a simple action, take aim, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Is this a single shot burst? What is
A
it?
single shot Ares Predator.
Okay.
Because that's all it can do. Oh, semi-automatic. Okay, I could do.
Okay, you're hitting her. Shit. Damn. Yeah, you hurt her pretty good. Shot her right in the chest. Douche. Crank?
All right, continuing my run. I'm gonna hit her
Okay,
as I run past,
okay.
and also with my killing hands, electric elemental strike, electric elemental body.
On her?
And yep,
Okay, because she just got shot.
I know, but she could still shoot me. And
Well, I got a turn before her, so I don't know if you want to.
oh, okay, then forget that. I'm gonna hit this guy over here.
All right.
That's next to her.
Okay, there we go.
Oh,
Jesus!
Now we're thinking
Christ.
tactical teamwork.
One fucking success. Well, let's see what happens here.
ah,
Jesus Christ! I only have one edge left.
we're gonna be dodging a bit, I think. But you got another turn before they go, I think. Oh no, there'll be one guy. That guy is gonna go before you.
Yeah, I'm gonna spin the edge.
Okay.
So lame. These punks. Alright. So that is going to be +2, -1, +1. Alright, so 4 successes.
All right. 4 total. So now you are beating him. -3.
Ah.
Oh, brutal, brutal, brutal.
Nice. I like to see that.
Yep. Down.
Look at that. The Lord of Lightning.
Yep.
Off
It's because I don't eat meat.
vegan. Vegan powers.
Activate.
I'm gonna pop her again. I am gonna move forward here to back up Crank and shoot her.
Okay.
I'll take aim again. There's no recoil on a single shot, right?
You would be at recoil 1 now. Yep.
Okay, let me see if.
Which is still, you have plenty. You can basically do 2. I mean, yeah. You would have no recoil penalty at this point.
Okay, take aim. 1.
Okay.
Ah! Fuck. Let's see what she gets. Damn.
Wow. Okay.
Am I gonna
She
go
dodged.
before her? No, she's going at 10. I'm gonna shoot her. I'm gonna edge that.
Okay.
I gotta save Crank. I don't want him to get blasted from all.
She got 3 out of 4 successes. That's insane. You're rolling 9 dice, 8 dice,
Yep.
9
That's
dice.
BS. I finally had a bad roll, so that would be -2.
Yep. Whatever you did with an additional -2.
-2. There we go. There we go. 6 total successes.
God. Yeah, she's dead. Second one put her down.
Pat, pat.
Scraps brings us to you.
Okay.
Your gun battle outside.
Yep, gonna run up to here with a little cover in the doorway, and I am going to shoot her
Okay.
with a burst fire.
Ah,
Jeez, oh man.
Yep,
Yeah,
she's
edge
blocking
it.
it. What's that?
I'm gonna edge it.
Okay.
So let's see. One,
Same thing with a -3.
one, yeah, I'm just rerolling.
Or same thing with a
Yep,
-1.
Same thing with a -1.
Yep.
Okay.
You can do it,
So,
Scraps. Oh,
oh,
Nothing.
damn.
guess not.
All right, good try though. All right, this punk goes. He's dead. Sewer rat.
I'm gonna drop my other spells.
Real quick, roll your runaway.
Oh yes, that's right.
Composure.
Composure. Let's see if I go smashing out this window.
That would be great.
Oh, son of a bitch. I'm gonna try to run through this window.
Yeah, you're gonna try and break that window.
There's a Korg-shaped posture going through the window.
Roll a punch, or do you have that self-loaded?
Yeah, I got chicken and biscuit ready to go.
Go ahead and roll it.
Thanks for
Those
warning.
are my fists.
Okay.
Thanks for warning us.
Okay. It cracks but doesn't break.
Okay.
All right, I continue.
Oh, that should have
my
been with a
momentum.
-4, but that's okay.
No,
Crank.
I dropped my spells.
Oh, okay. Dropped them both.
Yeah.
Okay.
I dropped them both because I was going to do another spell, but I ended up wanting to go out that window instead.
Go ahead, Crank.
Continue my momentum forward, and
Okay.
I'm going to attack this guy
Okay.
in front of me. Four successes.
Got him. Took him down.
Yes. Crank is just cranking out the damage tonight.
Absolutely love it. All right. Now the last punk.
Well, Skizgas, I think.
No, punk first.
No, punk goes
Oh,
forward.
punk.
She's gonna shoot Skizkaz and then run. Roll your defense, Skiz. Roll it with a -2.
Oh, man. I wonder if I could do like an interrupt. I don't know.
She does take a penalty because Crank is in melee with her. Okay, you are getting hit. What is your armor?
Edge that.
How many edge do you have, Skiz?
I have 5. Down to
So you have 1 left.
1 left. Yep.
Okay.
So it'd
Damn
be
it! I don't have enough
-1.
initiative.
Okay.
Oh no, I still can.
You were able last minute to dodge it. And then she's gonna run.
I'm gonna try to intercept.
You don't have enough initiative points.
So I would basically be giving up my 1.
Okay.
So an intercept would do a -5, which means I don't get my last attack there. And I can interrupt an enemy attempting to move past me in melee. And I can make an attack against her.
Yep, you do get a -1 and you won't get the benefit of your charge.
Okay.
So it'll just
That's
be a
fine.
-1. Just give him 16.
Let's keep her alive so we can.
3 successes.
Oh,
Push, so she's okay.
She's just sliding out of the way.
Well, it was worth a shot.
does she make it? Oh,
And she's running across the street. Yep, she's running across the street. If anyone wants to like run to the door, if you have movement, and take one last shot at her before she like dives into traffic.
yeah. I would like to do that. Let's see, I've moved 7,
Yeah, I don't have to move to get there.
and
It-
so she's
you have to
running.
attack.
So Yeah, I
It
can
will be medium range, which is a -1.
And then she's
Base -1.
running -2, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So you're at a -3.
Oops, wrong button.
I gotta stop rolling first. There we go. What the fuck? Dude?
-3 too.
Holy. Sweet. 5 successes.
Clipped her.
In the back like a dirty rat.
Oh, Skiz. He's hooting and hollering. Get some. And holds it
9.
sideways. Boom, 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 boom.
Nope, 9.
Oh, she didn't die, huh?
You knock her down, but she was able to crawl around behind something, and she's gone.
Well, I don't want to show my face because I'm kind of recognizable.
All right.
I want to search these bodies.
All right. You start searching them. Go ahead and roll perception.
Three.
Okay. You see, most of them are outfitted with hand razors. They're all wearing synth leathers, armor rating of 4. They have some combat knives, and they all have Ares Crusader machine pistols, all with APDS ammo.
Yeah, I'm like gathering them up in a bundle, and I'm looking around. Like, do any of them have sacks or anything I could throw them in?
I mean, not really. Not really.
Scraps has a
Sacks
backpack.
or anything. I mean, they just had pockets in their leathers and vests.
Do they have
and
any
whatnot.
information or paper or comlink or any USB or
You do get some cred sticks for a couple $100, 200 new yen.
but they don't have any comlinks.
And they have a few comm links.
Okay.
Rating 1 comm links.
Oh, give one to
And you-
Sewer Rat.
Start here in Sirens. You got to reprogram the owner, though.
Oh,
While
Someone with
While he's
electronics.
while he's doing that, I'm gonna run back in, and I said that I had swept off the loose stuff that was on the desk. I believe you said there was some stuff in a box, some other chits or something.
Those were
in
the
a box?
chippies, the audio chips. Crank grab.
Okay. Oh, they're already been grabbed. Okay.
So I just
I
grabbed
just-
the player with the one chip.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a
Right.
stack of chips there from his other things.
So I'm just gonna dump the rest of those. I kind of want to just make this look more like just a burglary. So it doesn't necessarily look like it's targeted just on the information. So anything else here that would typically be stolen
well,
from a break-in, I just want to dump in my bag.
I'm gonna yell.
That
Okay.
I
Well, you're
let's
just
go.
grabbing shit out of
Hey.
the desk, papers and chips, and you start hearing sirens. And you
yeah,
hear
let's get out here.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
I
holding
yell.
definitely don't.
a
spend-
bunch of
We're
guns.
leaving.
I'm all scraps. Dump the guns in your pack, please.
Do we want to go out this window? I already cracked it.
Gus, take out this window.
Yeah, I kicked the window.
Okay,
Let me
yes,
use-
before you can, Sewer Rat's already punching it, and he busts it out.
Oh, okay.
Let me use chicken and biscuit on it.
I'm gonna jump. Where's my scooter? And I run for my
And we're
scooter.
gonna
Okay.
get out of there and hop on a bus or whatever we do.
You're on your scooter driving away, and Crank and Scraps and Sewer Rat are just running along next side of you, while you're on your scooter.
It's probably as fast.
I mean, I have a long stride.
All right. Head out of Ravina. Where do you head out now?
Oh man.
Well, we got a bunch of information to sift through.
Oh, Korg, you get a message from your sister, or I should say Crank gets a message from your sister.
Huh. What's the message?
She says she was able to find some stuff about the Universal Brotherhood. She tells you about, their net worth, membership, stuff like that. But she was able to add a little bit more. 1 second here, I gotta get back to that part. She's talking about how when that reporter died in that blast at the Grodin's Tavern, some folks in reports aren't so sure that Wanderley set the explosion in Grodin's Tavern. At the time of the bomb blast, Grodin's was the location of the local Shadowland server hub. So Grodin's is where that server hub was located, that
That had the
file.
data.
downloaded to it, that then blew up shortly afterward. and then you get a handout, the report police handout at the time.
Okay.
All right, it's from Lone Star, who at the time was doing the investigation of the explosion, and it says Lone Star net leak e-memo to Wallace Haygood, commander of the 25th Precinct, from Captain Judith Bentz, Arson Sabotage Department, regarding Grodin's Tavern fire. Wally, we've got final IDs on everyone caught in the fire. Only 2 victims are of interest. They were both found in the basement. One was Julie Parkhurst, street name of Ice Pick. We've had her tagged as a Dreckhot Shadow Decker from way back. The other was Zebediah Wanderley. Guy used to be a journalist for Newsnet, but hasn't worked for 3 years. Word on the street is that he got tied in with some runners a while back, and they were all involved in some pretty heavy action, maybe even wet work. Off the record, Wally, we think he geeked his old partner, Frederick Davitt, but we don't have enough evidence to push it. This is how we read the Grodin's fire. Wanderley was hired to take the place out. He carried in the explosives and set them in the basement. Parkhurst caught him in the act, and they got into a fight. Somehow the explosions were triggered, killing Wanderley, Parkhurst, and the people upstairs. We did find traces of explosives and primer in the pockets of what was left of Wanderley and his clothes. At this point, there is absolutely no doubt he was trying a torch job. I understand somebody told you Wanderley had a chip on his person when he was found. I scanned the chip myself, but it was blank, probably erased by the heat. I know it's not the best solution, sir, but I think we should soft pedal this thing. We have no way of knowing who hired Wanderley to do the job. We know who his old associates are, but we'll never get anything out of them. If we put on a heat wave, they'll just drop off the face of the earth. I'll keep them under discreet surveillance, but I suspect we'll never know exactly when on. Recommendation, no further action. Authorization code 02974-4-NFA, Captain Judith Bentz. End of line.
Where is Captain Judith Bentz today?
Probably working at the police precinct.
So when you were joking about going to the police precinct,
Maybe we do to see. To meet with, okay, so let's make a call to the.
It sounds like they buried the story.
Yeah, but she was going to put some people on it, so it might be worth chatting with her.
Or what about
I wonder
going up,
if there was pressure on her to not put anyone on it when she wanted to.
Yeah.
or going up to this tavern? Do you think there's anything going on
Sure.
up there?
We can go to the tavern if you want.
Check out the basement. See if someone put a new server up or replaced
When
it.
did that explosion happen?
So you go to the location and they're rebuilding.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay. Let's go to the police precinct and see if we can get in touch with this Captain Judith.
Okay, you head to the precinct and you go to the front desk, reception, whatever area. Little uncomfortable. I don't think Skiz goes in with you. Probably best if Superman doesn't either. Asking for her. They ask what your business is with her.
Oh, I might have some information on this explosion with this tavern.
Okay. They get you in touch with not a hotline, but a line to leave like a message and your contact info for her department.
Okay. I just leave a message like, I've got some interesting information pertaining to this explosion and would like to talk with Captain Judith Bentz.
Okay. Leave some return contact info.
Yeah, put my contact info in there.
Okay.
Okay.
About 7 o'clock at night now. After running around Seattle doing all that.
Okay.
Want to meet back at Sly's?
What other? Well, yeah. Let's go to Sly's and drop off the electronic equipment with Oxy. Maybe she can find some more information on his computer or any of these files.
Couldn't you program one of those comm links for me?
Maybe. You can also just buy one from a Radio Shack.
I've been trying to find how much they cost. Comlink comes over 100 and something times in the
Oh.
book, and I've been searching.
Well, and there are different tiers, different levels of what they can do and whatnot.
All right, comlink.
Oh,
I got it.
'Cause all I found was
Rating 1 meta link is 100 million.
MetaLink.
That's what's the a Sony Emperor. Rating 2 is 700 million.
Where are you finding this?
I just look it up online. There's they have some of these lists for gear from 5e just listed,
Hmm.
and it's all accurate. I've checked it before. You get a Renruko Sensei for 1,000 million. It's a rating 3.
Is that the no IP site?
They all have a little different features. You'd have to look it up.
I can do that later. I'm not gonna find one at in the
Page
evening.
439, Player's Handbook.
Looks like you could get a really fancy one for 11K.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it keeps pointing back. There's a couple ideas I have. One, it would be that Madam is kidnapped her and put her in the back room that we couldn't get to, or we didn't investigate.
I'll be back in 10
Yeah,
seconds while you guys talk.
The second would be she's trapped in the Poly Club somehow, or this woman, the Thompson woman, had her taken out somehow.
Okay, so
I think-
here's some questions I've got.
the gypsy.
Here's some questions I've got. An organization like the Poly Club, what's their end game? What's their main goal? They want power. They want people to follow cultish like and whatnot. But I mean, what's the end game?
I don't know.
Based on their literature, they're talking about helping people and stuff like that. But we know from other Poly Clubs that's not necessarily the truth. And if they're out trying to help people, would they really be arming themselves like they are? I mean, I can understand a certain level of defense, but they get a lot of ammo and stuff like that. The other thing is then, if they were responsible for her disappearance, why? What does she bring to their table that would make them go to those lengths to do that? Those are questions I have.
When I stepped away, did someone mention Madame Ulyssia?
Yeah.
What were you saying about her?
Well, there was a room. Remember, she had a lodge back there, and she seemed a little shady.
So roll
He
memory.
told her.
What's that, Crank?
It was her magic dome or something.
That I don't think that has anything to do with it, but the fact is that she told that girl that she needed to take this opportunity, so she knows where she went.
Yeah.
Well, also
That
earlier
Sunday.
on,
Yeah.
So we need to go
on,
rough her up.
Yeah, Skiz, you remember she told you guys she didn't know
Uh-huh.
where Victoria Delling was. That she hadn't
But we
seen
have
her since
evidence
her
now that
last
she does.
reading, and she wouldn't see her till the next, and she had no idea what happened to her.
Yeah, and that seems inconsistent.
we also the part of the information that led us to her in the first place in Madame Ulyssia. Whoever told us about her mentioned that she hooked up Victoria with work at
The Poly Club.
the Poly Club.
Yeah, let's go check.
So-
We should go check her out tonight with a little. I'm gonna bring my
Yep.
my gun, my Ingram this time. Reload it. Let's see, 3 more bullets. 32. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna grab one of those machine pistols, and was it 4 clips, or there's
2 clips per each. One gun is missing one clip is missing the 3 bullets. And there were 5 punks total.
yeah.
So actually, you couldn't get her gun. So 4 guns,
Yeah.
Ares Crusaders, 2 clips each, and none of them got a shot off.
What kind of businesses in the way of hotels or 1-hour room rentals or anything like that are in her neighborhood?
Oh yeah, you can find coffin motels. Yep, 20 New Yen a night.
Okay. Because I'm probably gonna have to set up in a place like that, fairly close to her place if we're going in there, and I'll just have my drones accompany you guys.
So
be
comlinks, they would
safe.
have to be troll size also, wouldn't they?
Well,
Yep, you got to pay extra.
the percentage extra, yeah.
Got it.
All right, so
Yeah, let's go up to
yeah, she's pretty local. You wouldn't have to go far.
Scooter. It is.
She's the one in the Hollywood district.
That's right.
That's where you guys are remembering that.
Okay.
Her and Victoria Delling, that's where they live, is in the Hollywood district.
Mhm.
That's where you're getting that from. All right, so you head back to her place.
Yep. Scope it. See if it's open.
Give me just a sec here. Crank, you or Scraps, you are not there.
Correct. Just my two drones.
2 drones are there.
Hey, where'd Scraps go?
I don't think he came with us.
Over comlinks, you hear Scraps say, "I'm at a distance. My drones are there."
All right, so you guys walk in.
Well, I was gonna. should
I'm
we-
not.
Are we just
I'm
gonna?
staying outside.
I guess let's discuss the plan. Should
Damn
we
it.
walk in or should we sneak in, bust in?
Hey, where's our troll?
Yeah, he's.
I was trying to move him, and now he's
You move him
Off
off
the
the
map.
map.
such a small map.
Okay.
I'm talking to Craig. Should we just
And
butt?
Sewer Rat. Sewer Rat will watch the door.
Yeah, it's probably best I don't go inside.
These drone things can also watch the door. Me and Skidscats can go inside.
Is it closed and locked?
And it's only like 7 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
So if I use a sense, can I detect where she's at with that?
There is a the cardboard open sign. I haven't quite gotten
Okay.
yet.
Oh, okay.
No, you're fine. Continue talking, planning, telling me what you're doing.
Should we just bust in with guns ablazing? Like, like.
Yep.
Well,
As
no,
you
we need
remember,
to-
most of the buildings on the street are run down. Some houses are boarded up. You see fires glowing through the cracks.
She is a shaman.
Little neon pink sign proclaiming Madame Ulyssia, fortunes told, advice given, and a cardboard sign on the door that says open.
Well, let's just go inside, Skiz.
Okay.
Yeah, if you start
We-
attacking her, you might have a spirit coming at you.
Except for some new burned out deck heads, the neighborhood looks the same as the last time you were here. Approaching the shop, you hear the sounds of splintering wood, shattering glass, and something crying out in pain.
What?
We run in.
Run in.
You barge through the door.
Whip out my gun. I should be. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What
Oh no, that's what the frag.
The shop is in shambles. Oh shit, hold on. Now the moment's lost, but I'll do it anyways because I built it. The shop is in shambles, the central table has been knocked over and a wall mirror is shattered. Madame Ulyssia is lying face down, motionless in the northwest corner there. Another body, possibly that of a man, lies in the corner. Oh shit, I forgot him too, didn't I? All right, and Madame Ulysses is lying face down, motionless. Another body, possibly that of a man, lies in the corner. A black-haired man wearing a battered suit stands over Ulysses. He has her right arm twisted completely back over her shoulder blades. You see the splintered bone of the arm jutting out through her skin. The man looks up at you as you barge in. His eyes are shiny black, obviously some sort of cyber job. You've seen replaced eyes before, but these are even more alien, and the sight is unnerving. His teeth are also artificial. It takes a moment to find the word for what he's got. They're like mandibles, the pincers that insects sometimes have. They jut down from the roof of the man's mouth and push the flesh of his lips aside. They click twice as the man drops the arm. Then a second man enters the room from the back doorway. He has the same teeth and eyewear. From his posture, it's obvious that he is surprised to see you. But he quickly tenses for combat. Hold on one sec. Yep, and on that note, chummers.
I'm like ready to whip up my gun.
I was waiting for the on that note to come.
A horror before your eyes. These creatures that look really, or not necessarily creatures, but freaks, you know, freaky cyberware or something going on. Madame Ulysses appears dead. Something else is dead in this apartment. Looks like one of those things, kind of.
Okay.
And the plot thickens.
It does.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
Thanks for watching. And we're